All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Stay Woke podcast, episode 10. We're actually closing out this season right here. I got one of my best bros with me, a professional player, just got back from Germany, Padiet Wang. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good. How about you?
I'm good, man. Thank you for taking the time out your day to come on here. It means a lot to me.
No, no doubt, bro. I've been waiting to get on this.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be a fun time, man. A fun time. Just trust me, just be yourself and let everything come to you.
Yes, sir.
So what are you where are you doing right now? I know just before we got on the show, you said you're back at home. What are you doing right now?
Right now, I'm just training, trying to stay ready, see what happens after COVID. Stuff isn't really looking too good. Like teams overseas, seasons are getting canceled. Um, it's just a tough situation right now, but trying to stay positive and you know just staying ready for what's next.
Definitely. When did you get back from Germany?
I'll say like in October, something like that. I don't
Oh,
remember
so
the
you've been
day.
here for a minute.
Yeah, like a month, over a little over a month.
Where are you training at right now?
Um, One of my trainers, Derek Griffin, uh, just been with him, and then I have a private gym or a private weight room. Shout out to Lexington. He been getting me right, low key, but yeah,
Definitely, that's dope, man. Well, I hope something comes around your way soon, because I feel like a lot of shit's about to get canceled, right? As the look of it.
yeah, yeah, facts. But I'm not too worried. We'll get to where I'm at right now, or where I
Definitely.
need to be.
All right. So for the viewers that don't know who you are, born and raised Aurora, Colorado, but where your parents come from?
My parents actually come from South Sudan, it's a little country in Africa. Um, they getting a lot of recognition now for like their basketball talents and stuff like that. Um, Bobo actually, he's from South Sudan, player on the Nuggets. I'm sure everybody knows who he is. Well, yeah, that's where my parents are from.
Definitely, that's dope. And have you ever been to South Sudan? If you have, what is it like there?
I have not been there. I plan on going there one day, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in the near future.
Right, definitely. I feel you. So growing up in Aurora, Colorado, who like put the ball in your hand? Like what sports did you play growing up?
Growing up, I was just doing a lot of everything, really. Just as a kid, I was playing basketball a lot, football during, like recess time, playing, backyard baseball, just all that soccer. But I really fell in love with basketball for some reason. I don't know. It's just watching it and just seeing everybody play, the NBA. Like growing up playing um, against a lot of people, a lot of great people. I just wanted to be, I guess, like them. Um, Watching LeBron play, that really brought me into playing basketball too, try to get competitive and stuff like that.
Definitely. Did you have a role model growing up before like you first started playing or fell in love with basketball? Like, is there somebody who was like, this is called sports. This is one of the keys to life. One of the best things to life. Was there somebody like that in your life? Or were
Yeah,
you
like
just like at school, picked up a ball with your classmates and stuff?
nah, my older brother, he was playing basketball, and I always go to his games, and it was just fun just seeing him play. He was cold. A lot of people don't know him really, but he was nice. Um, Other than that, it was just watching NBA games, fall in love with that. LeBron, Kobe, Derrick Rose, um, AI, just all them great players.
Definitely. So when did you start playing basketball competitively?
I would say about seventh grade, sixth grade, something like that. Um, I obviously started playing for the team school, um, the school's team or whatever, but I didn't really get into like the AU circuit until eighth grade, really. And that was pretty tough, but I'm glad I did. So
Right. And when you started getting into like that I feel like that's when real competitive basketball starts, the AAU. Who are you playing with?
let's see. My first team I was playing with, it was like the Overland feeder team, um, called the Blazers, and then played a little bit with the Uwe Legends. Uh, they're not a
I
team
think I
anymore,
know
but
who
they're
that. I think I know who
yeah,
those guys are.
yeah, with the Uwe Legends. The coach right now, Coach Rich, he coaches the Colorado Magic, but been close with him for a while now. And then I started playing with going into high school. Started playing with the Billups team, and then played a little with the Hawks, and then ended off with Chaos.
Definitely. So going into your high school years, what was your recruitment like in high school? Given that you went to a prep school, actually want to elaborate on that prep situation a little bit.
So yeah, so this happened summer year, like summer going into senior year. Um, Transferred out of Overland to a prep school in Alaska. Uh, I thought it would just be a better situation for me recruitment wise. Thought I'd just be more exposed to, better schools, higher schools. But that went down the drain. Came back to Overland, missed like half the season. Came back, was lucky enough to get granted a hardship and play the remainder of the season. Um, and then I didn't get my first offer until I would say March or April of my senior year.
That's the season's like practically over. How'd
Over.
you guys end your senior year?
With Overland,
Yes.
yeah, we ended with a title, finishing the back to back. That was a great team, honestly, great school, great coaching. Shout out to all my boys out there from Overland. Um, but yeah, finished with a state championship. Blessed to be in that position. So yeah.
Definitely. So after your senior year, you had to play an extra year of AAU. I was actually on that team with you. Do you want to elaborate a little bit why you had to do that?
Yeah, I did that just to because I still didn't have an offer. So I was like, why not play as an unsigned senior? That was a real fun time. You can talk about that too. We had fun. We went to Dallas, Atlanta, all them big
Yeah.
spots where a lot of
Yeah.
coaches go to watch. And yeah, I mean, it was just a fun time playing with ending with Chaos before I got my offer and signed with UCCS.
Before you got that, or before you signed, what other schools did you have in mind, or was it straight UCCS?
I had one more offer from Regis, and then they're both in the same conference. But those were the only two offers I had.
So what made you choose UCCS?
I wanted to get away from home just a little bit, get a new experience from a new city. The coaches, shout out to Coach Snyder and Coach Cover out there. They brought me in. Uh, I love the campus, just love the atmosphere of the team, and yeah.
Definitely, that's dope. So transitioning into your freshman year of college, you want to elaborate about what Colorado Springs is like for those that have never been to Colorado Springs?
It's a cool, mellow city. There's a lot of military bases, obviously, because we got Fort Carson. Um, they got the Air Force Base out there. But it's a nice little city. It's not as
Right,
much traffic as Denver is right now, but it's cool.
definitely. What do you do out there? What is there to do?
It's pretty much everything, really. You just got to go find it. But I mean, for me, I just kept to myself, stayed with the team, chill with them. Um, just play video games. That's pretty much it. Stayed in the gym.
Definitely. So what was your freshman year like on the court? What was your low? What do you think was your lowest moment? Your adversity point where you're like, damn, I don't know if I really want to do this, or did you not even
Freshman,
have that breaking point?
uh, I, I might have had that breaking point. Can't really remember, but it was a lot of ups and downs my freshman year for sure. There were games where I'll play good, decent. There were other games where I'll play terrible, like 0 points, 0 for 5 from the field, like hella turnovers, can't guard. But you know, towards the end of the year, I started getting better, like starting to get that experience and just started, getting better.
Definitely. What did you learn the most from your freshman year? What was the biggest lesson you learned?
Mm, biggest lesson. Ooh, that's a good question. I would say, your body is probably the most important thing. You have to take care of your body, like lifting, stretching, eating the right things, because it all affects you on the court. Even not even just the court, but like your everyday life. You wake up. You don't want to wake up sluggish, tired, and all that. You want to be focused in class and everything else.
Right, exactly. So transitioning to your sophomore year, did you have a bigger role on that team?
Yeah, I had a bigger role. I would usually guard the best player on the other team or the best guard. Um, I would still score the ball a little bit, but my main focus was defense.
And how do you feel about that? Like knowing that like your main job is really just to lock up, not really on offense, score the ball or whatever. What
I
were your
mean,
thoughts on that?
that's just how I played like throughout my whole life, really. I always thought defense was like really important, so I always took pride in defense. And I had coaches telling me like my coaches growing up, they told me let the offense come to you. Defense, you have to like be focused and all, but let the offensive side of the game come to you. So
Hold on really quick.
you can hear me.
Yeah, that shit was just lagging out a little bit.
Oh.
All
Did you
right.
get the full? Did you get the answer though?
Uh my bad, y'all. He lagged out a little bit, but he basically just said he just learned that his role on defense led into his offensive play, basically saying that he just let the game come to him and he just worked hard on defense and him working hard on defense led to his offensive play. So he really didn't have a big stress of not being a real role in offense because he found a way to get his shot off some way or another. So what was like your biggest matchup? That was like the year you started guarding the best players. Who was the best player you guarded that year?
My sophomore year.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll say this guy named Jared Broadbeck. He had a strap, like a strap. When I tell you, he'll just shoot it right in your face. It was just tough guarding him because he'll come off screens, really like playing like Steph Curry, really just running around screens, doing all that, and he'll just get you falling asleep. But I don't know. You really got to stay focused with him, like the whole 30 seconds or just the whole possession. But yeah, I would say he was probably the hardest one to guard.
Definitely. What what was like the biggest arena you played in playing like in your Division 2 years? What was like the biggest arena you played in?
The biggest arena. We played at Tarleton State. They're a school in Texas. They might be D1 now, I'm not sure. But they had a big gym, big crowd, and they would like the crowd would be in your face talking smack to you, doing everything, bro. Like it was crazy. They had people in costumes, just
Wow.
ridiculous, bro. It was crazy. But that was probably the biggest arena. but just like best atmosphere, I'll say.
Definitely. So transitioning to your junior year, I feel like that's when you start to become the college player you're meant to be. You start filling out. You're getting you like fit your body now. You know how high you can jump, how strong you are. You know what you can do, what you can do. You guys, isn't that the year y'all lost E, or is that your senior year?
Uh, it was my senior year. We didn't have E for the whole
Oh,
year.
okay. But your junior year, that's I feel like that's when you excelled into that real role. What was your highest moment your junior year?
Ooh, my highest moment. I think I almost had like a triple double in a game or something. I was just doing everything, rebounding, getting assists, scoring, and I think I might have had 0 turnovers the whole game, and I was just locking up, getting
Wow.
steals, just doing everything. Like I don't know, it was just a real good game. I think it was against CSU Pueblo, and we were at home, and we haven't beat them in a while. Like they beat us every time we played them, but that year or that game we got them. So yeah, I'll say it would be that game.
Definitely. What was like the biggest lesson you learned that year? Given like you're getting numbers, real numbers now. Like you just said, you almost got a triple dub. What was like going through your mind? What did you learn that year?
Take every game serious, really. It doesn't matter who you're playing. You gotta every game counts. Like, and we learned about that come playoff time. We had a chance to host a playoff game because the first 8 teams get to playoffs, and then the first four obviously host a game. And we were sitting like right on the edge of the first
Right.
four. But yeah, like every game matters. It doesn't matter if they're at the bottom of the list or the top of the list. You got to take every game serious. Try to win every game.
Definitely. So, going into your senior year, what are you doing like that summer? What were you doing that summer going into your senior year? Were you working out like way more than you ever have in your life? What were you doing that summer going into senior year?
Yeah, I was definitely working out every day, like twice a day at least. Um, whether that be going just to a random gym with me and my cousin, just getting shots up, or going to a weight room lifting, or just going to my trainer and getting work up there. But I was in the gym every day doing something.
Definitely. What do you remember the most like during those summer workouts? Like, was it a specific workout where you're like, yeah, I'm about to go crazy this year, or was it a specific run? What was like a big moment to you that summer year that you're like, yep, I'm ready.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was like a specific moment. I was ready as soon as school ended. Really, as soon as the summer started, I was like, man, I can't wait for the season to start again. Just get back to work, try to win a RMX championship.
Definitely, that's dope. So starting your senior year, um, that's your last year of college. What was your? I feel like that wasn't really too long ago. So can you kind of reminisce on your last year of college, given you just did 4 years of high school, now you're just finishing 4 years of college. So what was that? What's that like?
Man, it was probably one of my funniest years, honestly. I was just taking everything in. Like knowing that it was my last year, I was like, let me enjoy every bit, every day, every practice, every moment, you know. But man, it was real fun. I low key missed that team too. It was probably one of my funnest teams to be on.
Definitely. What was like the biggest game you had that year? Did your guys' season get cut short?
Nah, we finished our conference tournament before the season like got cut. But my biggest moment, I'll probably say when I scored when I had 30 a 30 piece on CSU Pueblo. We that game I lost my mind. I don't know. I was hitting every shot, just doing everything. But yeah, I think that was my first 30 piece in my whole college career, and that's definitely my career high. But yeah,
Definitely. Um, what were like some of the top guys you played that year,
let's see. They
or
had,
the best player you played? Like, is there a guy that year that you played that could have went to the NBA?
I mean, there's one dude from New Mexico Highlands. His name was Raquan Mitchell. He did everything. He was a D1 transfer from CSU, but man, that dude had bounce, could shoot. He literally he could score 40 on anybody really, and nobody could stop him. But
Right.
it was probably one of the toughest matches. Like knowing I had to guard him and I had to score, it was kind of like it was just a big matchup. But I would say he was the best player.
What were those games like when you knew and like you had a big matchup and you know like I gotta go stop this dude on the end, but then I know I might have to get a bucket for us on the other end as well. Was that
It was
hard? Is that always on your mind, or is you were just like you were just saying letting the game come to you?
no, I was gonna do whatever I had to do, but I just like when games would be like that, I'd be like, damn, this is what I live for, you know? Like
Definitely,
I'm not gonna if I want to play somewhere else, like obviously play professional, I'm gonna have to guard the best player and score, you know. It's not just gonna be one thing or another. You gotta do both. And I feel like I worked for that. So
definitely. How far did you guys make it that year? Your last
we
year?
lost we lost in the first round of the conference playoffs to eventually the champions of the tournament, but we only lost by like I'll say 3 points. We're on the road. It was a tough game, man, but can't go back to it.
Definitely. So what did you learn your all 4 years of college? What was the one thing you took out of college hoops?
And take everything, take everything in, man, because you never know when it's gonna stop. You never know when the ball's gonna stop bouncing. I seen a couple dudes, quit or just stop playing because of one little thing. But you just always want to. I would say, damn, I'm stuck right now.
You
I'm
good?
stuck right now. We're gonna have to cut that out. But
Nah, you all right.
but yeah, I'll just say just take everything in for the moment that it is. Take everything day by day, get better every day. I would try to say like get better, get 1% better every day. That was a quote I went by.
Definitely, that's dope. So you graduated. What was it like graduating for a second time in your life? Given this is actually like a big boy certificate, though. What was that like? And doing it with some of your teammates as well.
And yeah, that was the first time. That's when COVID hit. Everything was shut down. They were talking graduation, but it was just cool. I was just like, man, I'm done with school. I can go if I can go get a job. I can go live my life. Be an adult for once. But
Right,
yeah,
definitely.
it was a big
So
accomplishment.
when you were graduating, was going pro on your mind, or did you have a job offer? Maybe somebody was like, "Yo, when you get out of college, I'm gonna be waiting for you," or were you just strictly like, "Yo, I'm going pro. That's the only thing on my mind."
Yeah, I was definitely thinking about going pro because I feel like my senior year, I proved that I could play at the next level. So I was like, man, if I don't go pro, I kind of wasted, my goals, because that was my goal since I just wanted to play professionally since middle school, really. Either that be in the NBA or overseas. But yeah, I definitely wanted to go pro. I didn't even think about getting a different job or anything.
Definitely. That's dope, bro. So, um, you came home during COVID, and then I know you're working out a lot with Eros. What were those workouts like? How intense were they? And like what was it like working out with other guys that like on the same mission as you, trying to go pro?
I mean, yeah, it was definitely good working out with E. Shout out to him. He's doing great work out there. He's another college basketball phenom, I would say. But just working out, bringing out, other good basketball players that have the same goals and desires as you. They bring out that competitiveness in you. Both of y'all just trying to get better, either get better than each other or get better than someone else. Because you know, there's not many opportunities out there, and you gotta be ready for each one.
Definitely. So, what was it like when it came to signing an agent and like moving forward, going towards the professional lifestyle? What was that like? Did you have
Um,
to reach out to people, or did you already have guys coming to you like, "Yo, what's up? Like, let me take care of you. I got this, I got that."
yeah, usually agents would hit you up, talk about like what they can offer you, just seeing how you are as a person. Um, that's I mean that's what good agents would do. They wouldn't offer you anything really, but because they can't legally. But um, yeah, it was. I had a few agents talk to me. Officially signed with ACD after my senior year of college, like during the COVID times. But yeah, there was. It's really you got to look for an agent that is willing to help you out and not, you know, looking out for themselves. Basically,
Right.
they want to work for you. That's what agents are really here for. They're here to work for you, help you out, get you where you need to be. Help you get your goals.
Definitely. So, what made you want to sign with that agency? Is there a Did you know anybody that else has signed with them, or what was it? They make you feel comfortable. What made you trust them and feel like they will be able to take care of your future?
Oh yeah, there were a couple players that signed with him, and I even just talked to him, and just as a person, I feel like he had a good heart. He wasn't looking out for he wasn't trying to talk to me for selfish reasons. He wanted what's best for me, and I thought, why not go with him? He had a good track record, got players to good places, and yeah, he's doing good things out there.
That's dope, man. I'm happy for you. So, transitioning into trying to find a team, um, what was it like signing your first contract? Getting that was that the only team that wanted you? How many other teams did you want? Where is that team from?
So the team I signed with was in Germany, like Western Germany, in the city called Leverkusen. The Bayer Giants. They were a good organization. But just signing my first contract was kind of surreal. It was like, damn, I made it. I'm actually here. I'm in this position. Um, it was just grateful, like a grateful moment.
Definitely, that's dope. Um, so when you signed that contract, did you leave the next day, or what was that like?
Nah, I signed in May, and I didn't leave until the end of August because that's when the
You
season didn't start. Yeah,
okay?
because COVID kind of like pushed everything back. But yeah, I left ending of August. Was there for a short amount of time, like a month and a week or something like that. Things didn't go as planned, and yeah, now I'm just back here waiting for another opportunity.
Definitely, bro. That's dope. So now that you're sitting here waiting for an opportunity, do you have any teams right now pushing out towards you, trying to get you on their roster? What is that like?
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple. It's just kind of hard seeing uh, what what happened. What the future is going to be like. They usually talk to my agent. My agent talks to me, but yeah, it's just tough seeing what something's going to happen because COVID and all that. But yeah,
So
there's
how
a few
many
teams.
how many games did you play with that team in Germany?
Um, 6, I'll say.
And what was
Yeah.
your experience playing in that pro league?
Oh, it was I mean, it was a shock. Not, I wouldn't say shock, but it was definitely different. It's a lot more physical out there. They're pushing you, pulling you, grabbing you. Refs aren't really calling all all fouls, but yeah, it's much more fast paced. Just like each level. High school to college, college to pro. Everything is better. You're playing with the deemed the best players that are on the team. Or from other colleges or other countries. But it was definitely a good experience.
Definitely. And what was like the culture out there in Germany? What was it like out there?
It was a surprise, but I mean, it was cool out there. And I mean, I didn't really get to experience Germany like that, but just being out there, it was fun. They're cool, nice people. Um, but yeah, it was straight.
Definitely. That's dope. So you're just at home trying to find a team, working now every day. If a team from Germany hit you back, would you go back there?
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely go back there.
Did you only play in Germany those 6 games?
Yeah, because they were in Europe. It was much more stricter out there, I guess, with travel. You can't really go from country to country like that.
Right.
Um, other teams, something might happen, like someone might test positive for COVID, and then we won't be able to like travel out there. But yeah, it was definitely all over Germany that we were playing in.
That's dope. Do you have a country you'd like to play in? And like, do you have a specific country in mind? Or you just would go
Nah,
play wherever?
yeah, right now I'll just go play wherever.
That's dope, man. Well, I hope you get picked up, bro. I'm not even gonna hope. I know you will. You have tons of talent.
Yeah,
You're super talented. You're
appreciate
smart.
that, my guy.
Always doing the right thing. So God will definitely work in your favor.
Yes,
But
sir.
we're definitely about to close this up. Thank you for coming on the show.
No
It
doubt.
means the
Thanks
world
for
to
having
me.
me. Yes,
Uh,
sir.
all my viewers that's been tapped in, I really appreciate you guys for tapping in with me, listening to these guys share their stories, and just waiting for the next podcast to drop. It just means a lot to me. This is my last episode of season 1. I'm super excited. I got to end it with one of my best guys, and him being a pro, which is the top guy for me on my interview. So this really means a lot to me. It means a lot to my guys as well. They appreciate all the love that you guys show to them and been giving to them, especially now that they're all starting to play. But I'm gonna have merch dropping here in December, so be ready for that. I'm gonna try to get it out before Christmas. Hopefully, you guys could get those shirts and stuff out for some Christmas presents. But other than that, I appreciate you guys, and remember to stay woke. So junior year, you kill.
Jay Zikalati, what's going on with you, broski?
All right, y'all. Thanks for tapping in. Stay woke.
TCB.